morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. My name is Sande. Welcome to this amazing YouTube channel. It's underscore Sande. Today, I'm gonna take you through a village walk this afternoon. It's around 3 p.m. here in Africa. That's why the sun is on this other side. So this is where the sunset is. Sunrise is on that side early in the morning. Then the sunset is on the other side. So I want to take you through just a walk in the forest. I used to talk about the forest. Just a walk in the village, and might see some river and some a lazy walk, a lazy afternoon walk. So expect to see some nice places and to have some memories of it. So let's go, guys. It's a small path that we used to walk here some many years ago, more than I can say more than 15 years ago. Used to have a very nice walk here, and there's a place where I used to play football, which I will show you on this video today. So these are corn. They're doing the flowering now. You can see it. That's how the flowers look like. Then this will be the corn or the maize. So it will just take like the next 1 month. They will have flowered, and you'll have a very nice maize here to chew and enjoy. Let's see how green it is. So I did a video about this county, which is Viga County. I told you about how green it is in terms of the tree coverage. It's doing so well, and you can just see it on this other end. There are trees everywhere. So just a small path that people walk on. We used to play football at this particular small field here, but nowadays seems to be really vacated area. I don't know if these guys play football nowadays. It's a very nice football pitch here, a very small one, which was so nice because it was leveled. Just really enjoy it here. So this is our village, guys. A village called the famous Esirulo. So Esirulo is just a village in the western part of Kenya, in Vihiga County, in Emuhaya constituency. Just look at the sky. It might rain today because yesterday it rained. Today might expect some rains. So inside the bushes, you can see the path behind me. Very tiny path. So find that such kinds of roads, they're just made by the villagers who just try to look for panya routes. Call them panya routes, because normally you're not supposed to, you're only supposed to use the main road, but now people come up with small paths that they use. And the funny thing is that the next 10 years, this will be a main road. See the one you're seeing here behind me, it will turn to be a main road because people get used to walking on it. Then on the map it will turn to be a main road, and you might end up finding a very big road here being constructed here, a very wide road, because when people get used to it, it turns out to be a main road. The sun is on this other side. It's really harsh on my face, so I'm trying to look for the best angle to take these photos. So the target is to see the river, then we do a circuit back, which will take us less than 1 hour. We need to be back at home. So on the comment section, just tell us how your village looks like in terms of the crops, the roads. How do they look like? So we have different types of roads in Kenya. One, we have what we call the tarmac road. Two, we have what we call the maram road. Then three, we have what we call we have the tarmac, maram, and the tiny path mud road. So maram, sometimes it's called the dusty road because it has some few dusts. But in the villages mostly you might find we have this kind of dusty roads, and some areas you might find maram. Like we are going to the other side, there's a maram road there that is really well kind of not that well maintained, because it's not a busy road in terms of the vehicles, because when there are more vehicles around the area, it's able to have more of a maintenance. But now, a place where there's less roads, it's kind of having less maintenance. That's the fact. These are the Maram Road now. This is the Maram Road. See how it looks like? Some people might call it the Dusty Road. Dusty Road or Maram Road. So tomorrow, we'll go to the other side. I see where the hills are. That side, we're gonna go there tomorrow. So hope you'll have a very nice video tomorrow. So I'll tell you about that side tomorrow. So I want us to go this way so that we may be able to go to the river down there. Then we get back to the main path. So this farm here, this guy used to have coffee plantation here. So he used to harvest coffee. He had some coffee trees, or how do you call them? Coffee trees. So he used to harvest them and sell them. But now I think he's doing wheat plantation. So he used to have coffee here. So I just came here and I remember those early days. So he just changed. So mostly people do corn or maize and other things like sugar cane, banana or plantain, and also tea. I'll show you a tea farm here. Someone is having some tea farm around this particular place. Some goats feeding down here in the bushes. So people used to do different activities. Sorry. Hey, Mnosana. Mnosana means I'm fine. The guy was like, hi, so I'm good. So there's a guy who still does tea at this particular area. I'm not sure if it's profitable at the moment because it's a small tea farm here. So I'm not sure if it's still profitable. Look at the sky, very beautiful. They're just doing it for small commercial farm here. Look at the sky, so beautiful. There's some young men going to look for grass. These are flowers and the fence at the same time, so you can use it as a flower or a fence. So close to the river that I want to do a story about it because it was one of the most dangerous river. So that one will be its own video. So that's where I'm heading to now. Some rocks. I also told you in the other previous video about Vihiga County. The facts or fun facts, can I use that name? So it's a rocky path. Most of the areas there are bigger rocks more than this. But now the good news is that the government has launched a company for gravel, that's stone harvesting and crushing. So we say Imetenga. But the funny thing is that the problem is our government nowadays is tengering all the time. So we don't know if it will work out or just be a tengering thing. So the government has tengered something. So look at the sky, guys, very beautiful. So this river is called the Sava, and this bridge is called the Silla. This was once most dangerous bridge to cross when I was growing up, and it was very scary to many people who used to pass through this particular place. So the bridge head was only having two rocks, that I can say 2 rocks or two wood to cross. So it was not that bigger like the way it is today. So welcome to the most dangerous river, the once most dangerous river in this county. It's also sand harvesting and this river. See the sand here now. So you can see this bridge really helped a lot. You can see that old lady just crossed the bridge, but those years no one could cross here the way she has crossed it very easily. It was very dangerous, you know. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe and share the video. I also have a plan to show you where we used to bath. It was down there. Imagine, then we used to swim in this river. We were very cheeky when we were growing up. Very cheeky. You can imagine swimming at this shaky river. And the water is very strong. You can't just say it's not strong. Very strong. I used to swim here. So we were very, very cheeky when we were growing up. And I used to come and swim down there, downstream. It used to be a very nice place for swimming. Because the upstream, there's a lot of rocks here. You can see? All rocks. And sometimes the water level is so high. Can you imagine? So thank you guys. This is the world's most dangerous bridge in Vihiga County called hey, why am I forgetting the name, guys? So watch the video. Remember to like, comment and subscribe to the channel, guys. And see you in the next live stream. You know the sand that is harvested in this river here. Let me just show you. I wish I was here when the guys were harvesting it. So just come with your spade. The spade is somehow that's a tall stick, very tall stick, the spade. Then you scoop, they put it here, then they'll when they put it here, they want it to kind of drain some water. Then they'll put there, then they sell it. So you see now in Africa, rivers, there's sand here. If you want a rock, there are some stones there. So building in Africa is not that expensive, you know. Just plan yourself very well. The thing that is very expensive at the moment are the cement, the blocks, also those metals that are expensive. But now the sand, just get it from the river. The trees, if you have grown some trees, though I have some trees at home, you can just use it to make some poles. Then I think what you just need to buy at a very high rate is you need to buy the cement is expensive at the moment. Then the metal bars, you know, those that I used to in foundation. Those ones you have to buy them. Then also you need to buy iron sheet, but just slowly by slowly. You know. Then you make sure at the end of the day you'll find yourself with a very nice house. So that's how you can just easily construct. I want to use this Spaniard route. I hope it leads me to where I'm heading to, because I want to connect to the other main road up there. So some years back, this place was very bushy, very, very bushy, next to a bushy, my friend. It was bushy until people used to fear to walk like where I'm walking now, because it was really scary. But nowadays I can see people have tried to plant some napier grass here, because you know the demand of land has been so high. People want land, you know. That means that I have to use any means to get land. So I have to clear the bushes that used to be here, down here. Then people have ended up planting some napier grass, some maize, what else? Trees. But now the eucalyptus trees, they need to be cut down because they'll make the place look so dry. But now, that's the changes now. The river is down here. Can you see the water there? Called the Saba River. So normally when it's really raining that much, the river is very high, the level. So it came from that other side up there. So I want us to go up here slowly by slowly, but we join the main road, then we head back home. So it's been a very nice evening walk here. Be able to stretch and see the village. I'm having limited days here, that's why I'm really trying my best to create time for you guys. Tomorrow I'll end up doing more than 3 videos tomorrow. Today I've done this This is the third video for the day. You can imagine how we work so hard. So when you watch this video, please remember to subscribe, like, comment. So you can imagine when we get to a level that we can do this thing full time, we're having videos after videos after videos, you know, without stopping. It will be marathon. This is a church here. We call it Apostolic Church, I think. We'll go and check it on the other side. So as I was saying, my dream is to do this kind of videos frequently, you know. See this new Apostolic Church. See, it has been here for the longest I've ever thought of. For the longest time I've ever thought of. So now I've joined the main road here, which is the tarmac road. So I'm gonna do a circuit back. So as I was saying, guys, the journey is we're still doing it. We're still trying our best to make sure that we come up with the best that we can, you know. That for me, I believe that YouTube is a platform for people to learn, you know. For instance, the way today I've just taught people about how to make a dog kennel the African way. It's not a must to have a complex thing. You can just do it simple, but it's able to be really helpful to the users. So use the shortest, the few materials you have to just make it to be very simple and not that really complex. So I've shown you that. Then the other thing is that we're talking about washing the dogs. Just simple things. That's how the village in Africa you operate. Don't need to complicate things. Just make it simple and a step at a step. These are guavas here. Let me show you in a close range. So they have been grown along this path here. They are the guavas. Call them the guava trees. I know when they get ripe, they'll be really helpful for people who are walking here. Just come. See, they've already started having some fruits. These are very young fruits. So with time, they will grow to be big and very sweet and yummy. So just come and plank some of them here and have a very nice evening snack or lunch snack. Mostly for the kids, they love it so much. But remember, when we were very young, we used to eat a lot of guavas, and when you do that, sometimes a problem comes in, especially when you are going to the toilet. It becomes a very big problem. So when you feed on them, you need to be very careful so that you may not do it in that you don't overdo. That's what I mean. Because when you just try to overdo it, it becomes a problem, because you have to also end up having a very hard time going to the washroom. That's something else to take note of. So these are the trees. You can see the sky. There are signs of rains maybe at night, but during the daytime I don't think it will rain today, because it rained yesterday somehow. So yesterday there were rains. It was kind of heavy, by the way. There were plenty of rains yesterday. Hope today there will be no much rain. If it is, just be a little bit, because the signs are not that hectic for the day. So guys, I just want to do the last part of the video, going down up there. There's a small hill we're gonna climb today. Then we head back. A very nice walk. So there's a lot of things that we haven't really captured. For instance, haven't gone to the place I used to swim. I've not gone to the area where we used to live some years back. We haven't gone to the primary school that I used to study. There are some areas that were not covered, that we need to cover it with time. So we still have a plenty of videos to shoot. And now the time is limited, guys. So for us to have a lot of these kind of videos, subscribe, comment, like, and also share the video. So something about African countries that we have plenty of churches here, you know, very many churches. See the other church, the other side, that's the school that I used to. I started my primary level in this Emanya primary school. At least for the secondary one. So the thing is, thing about African countries, you know, I know the guys in Europe will say that's a funny thing, but no, churches are all over. People believe in worshiping the true God, and that's the normalcy here. So churches are a normal thing here in Africa, especially Kenya. So it's someone's business. I think it's a posho meal. And you know, for the Luyas, the way people usually tell that we are guys who love maize, ugali. So for ugali, you have to use maize, which you make them at this kind of posho meal. So you go to the posho meal, you grind the maize, then you get now the ugali. So there's another bridge that we're gonna see here, down here. Then we'll be able to see also the water purifying plant. Another bridge here. Water purifying plant. I'm not sure if it's still happening or functioning at the moment because it has been stuck for so many years. That's why the water is purified and distributed to these bigger tanks. Then that's the holding tank, and that's when it's gone to the other homes. I'm really not sure if it's functioning, but I heard that it's working. Maybe this other side. Let's go up here and see what's. So this one used to be a holding tank, but I think now this is never on use. It's just bushy it is. That's a bushy, very old school. But now I can hear some water, so I think this one is working out. This one here, down here, is really working. So they purify the water from here, then they distribute it to the other homes. Then there's some fish pond down there. And they distribute the water now to the homes now. But for us, we don't use this water because we have some tanks. You know, it was unreliable some years back. That's why people never used to get serious with it. But nowadays, I think they are doing the distribution. So that's it, the water purifying. You have a thumbnail here. Go down slowly by slowly. So it's like it's raining. It's gonna rain very soon. Here's some thunderstorms here. So I have to rush home now. Because when it rains on you here, you not like it because the rains are so heavy. So let's rush home and go on a safer side of it. So I'm gonna rush home to avoid being rained on because I'm not ready for that today. And I'm used to be rained by Nairobi rains, which are really not that harsh compared to this one here. So let's go home, guys. So this one way of controlling the dirt in your home by burning the dry leaves.